like somebody ran into the back of it.
First sight of the Grand Princess. Port Everglades.
She said, you'd be surprised.
Well, there's our room.
Didn't even see it. A couple of feet away. A couple of feet. Across the edge of the oh my God. I'm sick. Forget about it.
Hey, here's our cabin. No problem. That's our bathroom in there. And this is the Emerald deck. And there's John taking care of
Free flowing spirits. Free flowing spirits. Look, my baby. I brought one here on my arm. Look, my baby. Look, he's hungry.
And we've got a obstructed view, but it's not bad. I'll show you the view we've got. This is Port Everglades. Pretty beautiful day. And then we've got a little bit over there. And then oh yeah, just keep it.
And look, to keep this other one in here, I won't even open that.
It's a beautiful cabin.
Is there anything else we would like?
Here's our first. Yeah, isn't that pretty? And there's our first drink of the day, the Grand Princess. And there's John looking at Fort Lauderdale. It's beautiful.
Probably going to be the prettiest port.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the bridge that goes up and down with West Cross.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so cool. There's where you get your pizzas and hamburgers, and we'll probably go over to the buffet. It's a cool area. People are already in the spot. Place. There's the Grand Princess. Welcome. There's John back for seconds. Alright. I don't know. Just got to eat at the buffet. And it's some stuff. Fort Lauderdale is very, very picturesque. We are land. We sighted land. I'll go up and take it. There's the front of the ship, and I'll go up and take it all to the front of the ship. Land ahoy! John waiting for our first exchange in We are now docking. Buses are going to take us to the end of the pier, and then we go from there. That's about a 10-minute walk. There's John reading his book. Show us what you're reading. So, winner. Where are you? There he is.
Here.
Oh.
Costello.
The first stop. There is the Portuguese there. Let's go
the hell would I?
Fiesta. Oh, you're being. Beautiful cobblestone.
About the island of San Miguel. We have here the French influence. They loved the island and formed a colony, which they have named Bretagne. Their presence here influenced not only the architecture, but mainly the way we speak. We have a very strong accent here. We are an autonomous region since 19. The activity on the island and earthquakes in our history. We don't have any heavy industry, none at all. We have the dairy industry. We have now immediate 3 or a lot of families with 6 or 7 children have the minimum wage. Between the north and the south coast of the island, there is only a distance, was not one island, but 2. Separated in the middle by the sea. New and more recent volcanic eruptions with linked.
Randy, she said during the June to August that they bloom in blue and white.
Sunflower, sunflower. Okay. Zoom in. Sunflower crossing the lens.
Oh.
Sunflower on a diagonal dot.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Couldn't be anything in that. Found a sunflower up here.
In Roman style, but when the Romans were still unknown. This is in fact a view fit for your king. Reason why we call it luxuriant vegetation. We do not have on the Azores, in any of the 9 islands, irrigation system.
lost them already.
I'll show them Yanks. I thought you were
Beautiful. They're gorgeous.
shut that all the way up. There's one in the front.
Their own homes. There are other people that prefer to have the company of villages, picks up the older people and takes them into their, you can homeless people, which is being very, very large inland. Lisbon is the capital of Portugal.
How much does a home cost here, you know?
It's too expensive a house. You see some nice houses. One of these houses will cost 40 million escudos, said in Portuguese money. It's a lot of money. You can gather, and it's difficult. Party, everyone, you will see it. Are they proud there? Okay. It is now different. It's not only decided by the Bank of Portugal, it's decided by the European Bank. From the European Union. Music, children.
In the Middle Ages, all social classes were mixed in here. Nowadays, we continue to have that, and we have lots of people from liberal professions like journalists or lawyers or doctors that are returning to this area of the Lisbon that we are going to cross afterwards. From there, from that area, we are going up to another hill where we're going to have a wine tasting at the top of a hill called, looking now over the cells of our left-hand side, you're going to see the facade of a house. That is the house of the pointed stones. This house dates back to the 16th century, and it used to belong to the family of Alphonse of Albuquerque, vice king of Portugal in India in the 16th century.
And so they prepared already at a late day this decoration for the festivities of June. You have to adjust to do the perfection of the city. That's only a part of the wall. The rest was absorbed by the water. Consider the stone. Usually the buildings that are covered with glass house, they date back to the 19th century because it was like a fashion in art on those days. A group out to use the glass house on the exterior, covering all the facade because they were accustomed to use the glass house, not accustomed to use glass house in the facade, and this morphed out of
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Funny.
The same, all right. What in the heck are the buckets for?
was an idea of the Moors of the Arabs. When they arrived to the Iberian Peninsula, they were the ones that introduced orange trees and lemon trees in the Iberian were always represented the birth of Jesus Christ, but with characters of the yellow or the making of the Christmas tree.
of course.
Bathing suits.
Charlie, it is to connect downtown Lisbon with the Chiado water that stands on the slope of the hill behind
The Rosier Square.
hill to the Chiado water.
Yes. I can do without. I can do without That's where we came from. We're up at the
Port wine. It's a generous, liquorous wine with a high alcohol content, about 19% of alcohol in the bottle. It's a sweet, generous wine. It's the best Portuguese wine, and it is produced on the valley of the Douro River on the north. That's the idea, yes. But the older the wine
beautiful. Harbor there.
future has many to consider. So we have where cargo is still possible to be listed. Restaurants serve dinner, and during dinner there have garden singers sing a nostalgic song that gives the typical sound of the city of Portugal. On the street where we are now, you have a statue of a man selling a lottery ticket. That's an homage to the lottery ticket. Lottery sellers. Is the money of all the
That's where I was at the last picture where we had our wine. The Opera House. Close. Rosio Square.
Quake of 1755, and of course the King Joseph I on the left-hand side, the step, and is looking towards the river Tagus.
Ship, eating lunch, and John went to get some food. Wanted to get one last view of Lisbon. I don't think we're going to get off the ship again. Very interesting. They said that Clinton was here for 3 days.
There goes one. Watch that one get tangled there. Come right through it, look at that.
One of the old colonial ships is docked in Miami. I look at that tank, there's a reproduction on both sides. I don't know how the hell they ever got across the ocean. We do, that's the effect. We gotta run it out. I have plenty of trouble.
This is wonderful.
Get the Aurora now, you're going to get the sailboat.
Well, I know.
Well, I hope you're not traveling incognito because we've got your picture.
We hope not.
Look out in the middle of the channel again. It's 5 million.
And then it goes back. That's supposed to be the largest span bridge in Europe. Next to Mount Christmas.
Goodbye. Okay, wave goodbye. Wave goodbye, John. Goodbye, this one.
Commodore twins. Commodore twins.
Definitively come back. At first, it actually looked at a change. From this point onward, the initiative was on the side of the Christian kingdoms, and the automatons were themselves overthrown rather quickly and replaced by the more tolerant dynasty. But by this time, they were falling back as campaigns that the Spanish and the Portuguese fought in Morocco and other parts of North Africa were going to have a great impact on those countries during their empire building years. The city of Tangier, which we passed on our starboard side a while back,
Spain on one side,
attempt to hold out, yet they
Morocco
did so
Gibraltar
with
on the other.
quite a bit of heroism.
If you can hear me, the wind is blowing. Must be about 30, 35 knots.
The General Elliott turned out to be a very creative officer and a stubborn man who, there were many times when the siege was looking floating platforms for heavy guns that were supposedly unsinkable because they were ship's hulls that were packed full of cork and buoyant material, and then defended at the top with some very heavy timbers which had been cut and purposely placed as still green timbers to
Filming. Welcome to the Congo.
Waiting for our tour. This is the Princess Theater.
Oh, great.
South of Italy, you can find the pine trees and the olive trees, but no cypress trees. In the north of Italy, you can find the cypress trees and the olive trees, but no pine trees. Look on, we have already seen it. When this church was built, nothing was around there, but just a very few farmers' house, which is very well known. For this, once again, the NATO base there on the left, with this building with round roof and the yellow or red facade. In the same square, we have even a monumental cemetery. Monumental because of the statues, so they are pretty almost the same each other. The statues very, very large. And look now, the tower is in the center. Well, we cannot say that we visit Pisa, but we can say that we saw the Leaning Tower. Cupola of the cathedral. From here we have the facade of the cathedral. Amazing, as I told you before, with the green hills, the blue sky, and this trip. And look at the beautiful medieval village we have. And now we are entering a very beautiful boulevard. The boulevard is very long, it turns all around the hill, and for this reason it has three different names: Michelangelo, Machiavelli, and Galileo, the three great men buried in the Holy Cross Church here in Florence. Public garden, and on the left, just inside the garden, there is a very beautiful. When this building was built, it was just a. The yellow villa is on the left, and he stayed there for a period of his life. In a moment, looking on the left, cupola, green cupola, is the synagogue, and the tower with the point is a part of the Holy Cross Church. Now the wonderful villa here to the. On the top of the hill on the left, we can see a large yellow building, and you can understand that they have a fantastic view of the city. Holy Cross Church, the huge church with the point on the top of the tower. Then now we can see even the cathedral with the red cupola, the Cathedral St. Mary of the Flower with the bell tower by Giotto. And the building with the square tower and the lodge on the top is the city hall. For white, where we can see the ancient city walls. On the other side, there are just some towers and entrance of this square. We have a copy of the terrace, the city of Florence.
Tipo Monte di San Francisco, no? Infatti ora lo chiudono per un mesetto perché dovrebbe andare a visionare le cose.
Did you want me to take the panorama?
Quello però non si vede di qui, forse quando è chiaro si vedrebbe.
Here, let me
È proprio vicino a casa mia, dove abita mio fratello.
Here's the bridge. Can you get the bridge?
Okay, I'm down to 12.
Huh?
Down to 12.
Number 12. This is my...
Oh, gee, you're stepping in and watch it. You're stepping in gum.
Out of the terrible flood we had in 1966. The Arno River flooded, and about the age of, you will see.
There's Daffy Duck. He's waiting in the traffic on us. There's a police car right in front of Daffy.
Is on the left.
Elizabeth Barrett Brown is buried here.
Primo Moschi. And to the left of the fountain we can see another of the entrance of the city, so part of the ancient city walls.
Two dancers, if I can get them.
Of marble, because the armor we can see today is still the original armor carved by Michelangelo, only in small pieces. The two hands are too different each other. Look now my hands, they are different. Look at my hands now. It will be possible for you to imagine the movement of the Adam's apple really going up and down. And why we can see it? Because Michelangelo carved always anatomic perfection in the statues. We can well, you know, in Italy we talk with the hands. If I put on my 262 Catholic churches.
And Rome,
Florentine Catholic small churches where they live. And they come here just for the very important festivity. So we can see just the Easter Day. So 7 years ago, they put this beautiful clock. It is important to know about the two doors you reach 5, 14 and 15.
27 years.
On this copy, they spent only 2 years because it was a test. The episodes from the Old Testament. We have the creation of Adam and Eve. We have of the city of Jericho destroyed by the trumpet. Meeting of the Queen.
Mary, how do you think they keep the... That's why it's so small inside. Remember he's telling the small inside when you're on TV?
In the interior. So 6 and 6, 12. On this, but when the church is open, we can see and we can see on the top of the tower. You have already seen from the distance, you have already seen the leaning tower this morning. And you know the position of the leaning tower is 5 meters.
What time do we eat?
The restaurant, we had to walk for 2 hours. Got political center of the city. In the 12 of 9 just in the entrance of the town, look at the two, there are 2 sections there, 20 years ago. The others, the style of the teacher. But this lecture has too many muscles to be beautiful. And Florentine scholar is. And second, of potatoes. Very sad for a statue to pick up was built as a nominee of parliament by Orcagna in a circular movement. Really turning, really going. You will see there an equestrian motion, the most important figure we have had in Florence. He was the one who defeated, we have a Netherlands, the god of the sea. And this statue was carved by Bartol.
Almost lunchtime, camera.
We're heading for lunch.
Connie, how are you?
Here he is. I'm looking for you. Joni. That's what I did about that off of
That's another one she was really got
Folks we met from Florida. She's a retired school teacher and he's a retired professor in psychology. We knew We've had a wonderful Italian.
Two more.
Well, I cannot see other people inside the toilet. Yes, but I don't know if we have some other people inside the toilet.
We got lost, huh?
This is where the Mona Lisa was painted.
By Leonardo da Vinci.
I don't know what you see.
We got pretty girls on motorcycles.
Oh, sure.
Okay, crowd's moving.
And it was built with very inexpensive materials.
That wood ceiling, 1294. Look at
by hand?
It's the original wood.
Because where now we can see the altars and the tombs, they were only frescoes. Frescoes painted by Giotto. Today the church is more important from the historical point of view, because here are buried some of the Italian kings. In front of us there, it was a buried in You know, Michelangelo was a painter. Michelangelo was an architect. Michelangelo was an sculptor. To the left of the tomb of Michelangelo, we have a monument, an empty tomb, in honor of the famous Italian poet Dante Alighieri. Dante is buried in Ravenna, but he invented
Dante was born in Florence. That's why there's a monument to him.
was made by Ricci about 150 years Italy. And the girl on the right shrine represents poetry.
Poetry.
A beautiful monument in honor of the
Italy.
I was the
where the flood came out.
We lost the more works about it during the flood than during the war.
Lost more work of art in the flood. Right there.
He was the one who wrote the famous book, The Prince, where, among the different things, he said, in politics, the end justifies the means. Very popular sentence. And on the tomb, we have the profile of Machiavelli in the medallion, and then we have a very interesting Latin. Up there, Niccolo Machiavelli. And that means in India, Niccolo. Now, born in Pesaro, he stayed for many years in Florence. He died in Paris in 1868. He's buried in Florence. Florence was a very important city for him. Rossini, you certainly know, was the barber of Seville in 13 days only. He wrote altogether 52 operas and wonderful religious music. On the tomb we can see the bust of Rossini in the niche. Under the bust of Rossini, because we had the clefs of Sola and Byron Bridges. The sarcophagus, the girl there represents music, and look how nice are the two curtains, like an open stage in honor of one of the best musicians we have had, Gioacchino Rossini. And from here was completely covered with frescoes, like Giotto and pupils. But in the 15th century, we had a terrible plague. We had a black plague. And during that period, this church was, when this plague finished, the church was terrible, dirty, and even dangerous for the other people. How we can clean a church? Some bricks on the floor. Well, in the 16th century, this was the most important church in the world. But centuries ago, was really something incredible. With frescoes by Giotto, the construction by Arnaud. Copy of the door. Here is buried the author of the original Paradise door, the most beautiful door of the world, Lorenzo Ghiberti. And as you know, he spent 27 years of his life to finish the fantastic door. And radio was 4 years ago, 100 years old. And 4 years ago was made this memorial in honor of this very important Italian man. No, Raphael. Raphael was the one who finished the Sixtine Chapel, started by Michelangelo. He was the one who, the Madonna with the covered window, the Madonna with the canopy, the Madonna with the goldfinch. He died only 37 years old, but he left an incredible. Leonardo is buried in the Chateau Bamboise in France. Leonardo stayed for a period of his life in France under the protection of the king, from a political point of view. So he stayed for many years in America. He died in Chicago, and he's buried there. Another tomb, very important.
This is like Westminster Abbey, isn't it?
The astronomer Galileo Galilei was born in 1564. Remember, please, this very important year, 1564. Galileo was born when? 1564.
That's when Michelangelo
died when?
1564.
1564. And when? 64. So with the same year we can remember three geniuses. Michelangelo, Shakespeare, and Galileo. Two, Galileo and Shakespeare were born in 1564, and Michelangelo died in 1564. The sarcophagus and two statues. The statue on the left represents astronomy, and the girl on the right represents geometry. And before moving about Galileo's father, Vincenzo Galilei. Vincenzo Galilei was a great where, so called according to the name of the church.
So, where Michelangelo is buried, and we saw inside.
This was one of the harbors of the Romans, not the main one. The main one was at that time, 2,000 years ago, was in Rome, and going where? Going to northwest to France. Still now, the way going to France. Another count.
Hey, you got to see the big, yeah, and I got a little bit here.
Well, that's why we have here to stay.
Enough to get back, yeah, enough to get back.
Inside the Vatican City.
My friends, yeah. He took me a picture where he put
Must be St. Peter's.
You can put it the other side. Like this, yeah.
In fact, the next Sunday is going to be in Roma a parade along the Imperial Parade. Good luck and prosperity.
Pine cones.
The statues then around here, the whole region of the Valley with the frescoes of the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo. And Michelangelo was 33 years old. See that Michelangelo was here. First of all, it's a life and architecture. So when you're going to see some of the pillars, some of the triangles, you really see representing the stories of the New Testament. So you see there were many, many artists working, just from Florence, the most were coming. Can you hear me down there? Okay. So you see that down represent up there the Genesis. And look at the extension. It is really an incredible one. That's why I was continuing to talk about this foolishness, about the...
older than the ceiling. The ceilings were all done by groups of artists.
Fourth century after Christ, one of Constantine, the pagan temple was made a church, the Church of Santa Francesca. What are you keeping inside there?
Wine.
Beer, wine, white pizza. It's true, I am not joking. You know that we're using this kind of case for in fact that.
Use
the column of the Colosseum. The real Colosseum, can you believe it? Unbelievable.
Okay, Tia.
What are they dancing? I do the show.
Why do you like to have your parents, lady in the standing? Kind of right in that
Number 4.
There. Right there.
Soldier of the Colosseum. Gladiator. The river goes
Time of Emperor Nero.
goes through Rome. Has 27.
Last year they found some ruins
27
here. One
bridges.
had to be a bridge built by Emperor. Was in the searches of crucified. Look on the right. If you know the Italian opera, Opera Tosca, from Puccini, by Puccini, he has L'Inter Cavaradossi. Nasco.
stand by Sarah.
This is the square. I think this is where the Pope comes out on one
You're
of
just
those
making stuff
windows.
up as you go, aren't you?
With the second window from the...
When today, this morning, in the museum, I was showing you the map.
Right.
That is the balcony, the center, where the Pope blesses Christmas, Easter Sunday. And that's walking through the square. We enter in the church through that side. And there is the...
Beautiful statues.
Okay, so now we're going to enter. The moment we enter into the Porta Santa, don't take your pictures of that on the door. They don't want. Then when we are inside the church, yes, and there you picnic.
We've been doing it all day.
up there. There's the Pope's arm. See it? Right there. Got it.
Go to confession. There's a confession. It's in English. We made it to France. Down in France. It's rather picturesque. It's boats. Looking at a favorite eating place. Just so he doesn't get too homesick. Sidewalk up there. We're sort of here in the middle of a French flea market. Lots of things. Old town. They have a Laguna Art Festival. So the same feeling. Just big things. Wire. City balconies. Certainly a nice laid back feeling. Cedar. The colors are pretty. Some things. It's like home. Flea market. Pretty clocks. Things. Hanging. The hummingbird. Pretty kids. Down the little Vegas ride of this one. Pretty looking hotel. That's the old town close. Sure, kid. Comedy.
Can you read it?
Comedy. There's you. That's it. You've got it. There's Mickey and Donald. There's Donald and Mickey. We think we were in Disneyland. Hi.
So what?
Well, how often do you see them in France?
They're all over the world. Just like the air.
So there's our Grand Princess, and what's the other ship?
The Legend.
The
Seaborn Legend. Legend of the Seas. See the chocolate on the back part of the ship?
The chocolate.
Legend of the Seas. Very nice.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Enjoy your chair.
Sailboats in the old town there. These are all the big yachts.
Not very pretty from right here.
Well,
Back up here, maybe. Oh, I got it. Put that sunglasses on.
Yeah. Okay, now
we made it to our last port. We're in Barcelona. Just opened last night. What?
Well, from here you can see a panoramic view of the city. The building, big building on your left-hand side, this is a car to see the waterfront of the city. We have two cable cars in Barcelona. This is one over the harbor, and there's another one in the mountain. As Palau del Mar is the name. I know the history. Well, now when we pass this traffic light, you will see on your right-hand side the names because they are located in the Olympic Village. Some buildings made for the World's Fair that we celebrate here in Barcelona in a year. Well, look at this building on your right. It's a lobster. Is this natural way for a river? It means that 1,000 years ago, here we have a river. On the right-hand side, you will see across the harbor, and we will be here. We'll see in a few moments on your right-hand side. Barcelona's harbor is considered the most important in the Mediterranean Sea. Made by Norman Foster for the Olympic Games in 1992. left, look at this factory. This
Okay, I'm going up to the monastery. We're going to take the bus. We don't have to go on the Here's the monastery. Did you get the a snapshot of the
Monastery? Well, you want to go for a tram ride, huh? You want to go for a tram ride? I'll stick to the transit.
I will explain you everything there. Okay? Now enjoy the landscape because this is very
There's a horse, donkey, or mule.
in the villages. You can see one typical thing is the
Right. Oh, a big one over there. Oh. Wow.
People everywhere. People everywhere.
11th, 12th century here in Spain, we have the Romanesque style. But what else? We have this monastery here during the Middle Ages, but what happens during the history, this is a very strategic point, because from here you have the, a very good visibility. What else? Well, straight to the yeah? Well, right rooms here, bishop, downstream, the left, or downstream, the right, or on the left. Yes? Well, actually, yeah.
Reminds me a lot of the this is going into the monastery.
That's where the Black Madonna is.
Where it's Black Madonna. If you're watching this, training.
Did you
ask is how I got my hands on the camera. Isn't it beautiful? I is now a photographer. Watching the motorcycle Grand Prix of Montserrat. The king is here. They probably want to move it, huh? Okay, auto.
You can get the flowers.
Oh, I got the flowers, baby. I got the flowers.
It's beautiful.
I got the flowers.
library with documents from the 13th, 14th century. It's a very, very complete, a very, very beautiful library. And it nowadays the monks that are living here, the St. Benedict order. From 10 till 3. At Monday, all rounds made music like this afternoon. Well, this ball is an advertisement from a winery from the south of Australia.
This is our last view from the Grand Princess. This is Barcelona. We're going to be coming home tomorrow. We'll go into Rumbley's this afternoon after we've got to our hotel. That must be that cemetery that we saw yesterday. Today, Mountain Cross. It's the new bridge. The new bridge. Here comes a container ship. Here. Let's read the back of the camera. Pull over. Maybe it was recorded over that. Go ahead. Take a stroll. Goes all the way.
Look here. I wasn't being funny, but that's where the noise is coming from.
Look at all the turkeys.
Look at turtle up there. He just climbed up there. Look at a pigeon trying to get food. Iguana down here.
Oh It's unbelievable.
Watch out.
In our hotel in Barcelona.
and everything has lasted really, really great.
Yes,
Except when we got here, and our little hotel room has its own bar where
Okay.
they provide the liqueur and stuff, right? And they have an inventory here,
Cold water.
and you charge yourself for it, and you pay for it when you leave.
Okay.
But there wasn't room for our wine or our stuff, because we had just a tiny bit left. We were going
Right.
to leave it here, right? So I had to cut the box in half. I got the box cut in half, but their stuff didn't fit, so I stacked their stuff out. And I hope it wasn't in an order where I'm going to be charged because they're not sitting next to one another. But mine's in there because I was thinking their stuff might make me sick.
That's and there's a little safe even in this room.
Right. And up in the left-hand corner, you'll see some Tostordos, or let's see.
No.
Let me pull one of those out for you real quick here. I have no idea what it is. It's a rectangular thing. It's a Toblerone. A Toblerone.
Is that Candyland?
I don't know, or a nose cleaner.
We have
something like
we
that.
have chips in the
Could be.
and
Have
we
chips
already
and
have
peanuts and stuff.
nuts.
I'm not going to have any. Right now, I'm going to venture to get my wine out, and I'm going to leave it out now. I've had enough.
Enough. We had a good time.
But we do have a problem tonight. They don't start serving dinner in this part of the country until 8:30 at night. They look at you like you're crazy. The lunch is over at 4. If you go in at 4:45, it's over at 4, period.
You
But then
can't
we eat dinner at
past
8:30
4.
at night. Yeah.
Right. We even have a sweet. Well, as you can see, we just woke up from our nap. And there's the end of mine. And this is the end of Barcelona. Adios. He got it out.
See this? There it is right there. See? And here's the little people. I mean, here's the little place where the wine comes out right here, and I got to pull this little sucker through it. Hello, Daddy. Hi there, son. Okay. And well, it's kind of facing sideways, but at this point in the trip, it really don't make much difference.
We have.
This is it.
Yes, and we have 2 channels that are English speaking.
All the others talk about enchiladas, and they had new people doing commercials.
Yeah,
Especially on scales. They're weighing themselves.
And also we have a little bidet in our bathroom. That's all. A view of the Olympic Stadium. What year was it, honey, that they had the Olympics there?
I don't know. It's 1950 something.
Well, anyway, we've got the view of it. That cemetery. What a mammoth cemetery right on the hill. Well, this is an exciting view from our hotel room. I'm impressed. Barcelona Airport. We're here.
Am I seeing anything? Skyscrapers or anything? Lord. Oh my goodness, look at this water. Jeez, jeez. Oh man. Oh boy.
Watch your head.
I got it all. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York.
Yeah, right.
Local time is 10 minutes past 3.
Glad to be on the ground safely.
Our Delta ground personnel will...
Our beautiful vegetables. When we got home, everything looked so great. Killer tomatoes were doing good. Had lots of parsley. And peppers weren't doing badly. Growing good. We're in this section were great. And my little mom plant that Lisa gave me is still pretty.